Campsite number 1 is in a Walmart parking lot.
I was following the eye, 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 was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned around and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red.
Going hunting for crystals. Oh my god.
All the glass. Here you go, babe. That's cool.
Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Campsite in Mount Ida, and it's beautiful, and we just finished setting up the tent, and I think we're gonna register for the campsite and then go and get stuff for s'mores because I really want some. I don't care what Mark says because he's weird, he doesn't like them, but I'm craving them, so we're gonna have them along with probably some whiskey and pumpkin beer. So yeah. So it's 7 a.m. We made it through our first night. We're packing up, making breakfast, and we're gonna explore a little bit before heading on to our next location, which will be in Mountain Magazine near the Ozark Forest. But I really wanted to show y'all this.
To keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn around and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries. Spooked out in this little house. Did anyone else just see that thing move?
In case you can't hear, Mark likes to play adventure music while hiking. What are we listening to again?
Huh?
What are we listening to again?
Norwegian pirate.
Norwegian pirate? Viking pirate. Ah, okay.
Recall the things I had before. I feel as if there's someone else in the room. And I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. The creep show, oh, it's gonna rise. And lost soul, you're making me tiptoe I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. I know one day that creep show's gonna rise.
Alright, we finally made it to campsite number 2, so I'll have y'all give it a look. Over here we have our luxurious tent, which is where we'll be staying tonight. Our amazing cooking area. And best of all, your own private bathroom. Along with a shower, which right now we have heating up on top of the Hummer, so that way when we take a shower the water is warm, unlike last night where it was freezing cold. And over here is our nice living area where we have a fire, which has not been set yet, but it will later on. And then just more open space, because I didn't realize that I grabbed one of the biggest campsites for only 2 people. And over there is the lake, which we will be exploring a little later.
The creep show, oh, it's gonna rise. In freaky horror movie lighting, all the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. And please don't open that basement door. The lights go out and now you know you're fucked. I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. I know one day that creep show's gonna rise. The creep show, oh, it's gonna.
I am so tired. I woke up at 4 a.m. because I had to pee, and I was terrified to leave the tent because it was dark. So I've been up since 4. And I had to wait until 6 to leave the tent because that's when the sunrise came up. And I kept hearing, like, I think probably raccoons, but in my head they were like a crazy killer. So yeah, I'm exhausted, but we left the campsite and we are now headed to Hot Springs. So it'll be one more national park to check off the bucket list.
Dip this some Hot Springs water and never do drink it, okay?
Well, there was that one place up there where you could fill up the water. Oh, there we go.
I told you, it's right here.
Drove to another state for this.
Water.
Is it warm? Oh, wow, it is. That's crazy.
Balls are hot.
Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Home. We made it. We managed to sleep in a Hummer outside of a Walmart, go to 2 different campsites, get about 50 pounds of quartz and crystals, and on top of that make our way to Hot Springs National Park. So did everything on the list. I'm exhausted. I need to unpack, make food for tomorrow, and just do a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's gonna be a long, busy night, but at least Narcos is on. Yay! And Fear the Walking Dead. So we'll be doing that. That's it for this vlog. Let's see, I don't know when I'll be making another vlog or what it'll be about. I don't have any travels coming up anytime soon. Maybe we're talking about going to Fredericksburg for Oktoberfest. If not, we'll just be going to the one in Addison, so I'll probably film that. I'm thinking about maybe making a couple videos about cooking, like recipes. I don't know if y'all would be interested. But yeah, so if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, follow my blog. It's in the description box, and I'll see you around. Bye.